It reached a point where I nearly lost my voice because of it. I genuinely considered like just giving up on singing.
Do it. But if you know that the person, they're nitpicking only because of maybe ego, you asking me to remove one kick because you feel like, oh, blah, blah. And maybe you can edit back. then I'm like, then you ask me to remove for what?
So you're here trying to sing Adele, but you don't sound anything like Adele. So why are you singing this song?
一杯kopi siu tai, lang pi Milo dinosaur, ik kaya to sai, lang pi te. Oh.
I'd sooner by defying gravity. Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of All Facts No Filters, where we talk to people from different industries and find out a bit more about their profession before maybe you deep dive into it, okay? And today we're going to go into something I guess I'm familiar but yet not so familiar with. The music industry here in Singapore. Woo! We got two guests as usual, ShiGGa Shay as well as Alyssa. Say hi, y'all can talk.
Oh. Hello.
Hi!
Hi.
How are you? Or do you guys only like sing like everything? No. Anyways, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here with me today. A lot of questions that a lot of people actually want to know about what it really takes to be a musician in Singapore. Because truth to be told, even though there's more and more support for like the art scene, we still, find it a little bit elusive. So maybe let's ask you guys a bit more questions first, okay? ShiGGa, tell us a bit more about yourself. How did you first get into rap? When did you start rapping? At which point in your life did you decide like, wait, I can actually make this my career?
Who am I, right? I'm a musician slash rapper, songwriter, producer, and I've been making music for about 16 years now, like professionally.
Wow.
Yeah. 2010, I released my music in 2010, and then it was MySpace back then. And then gradually YouTube came about, and I started uploading on YouTube. Yeah.
So kind of crazy stuff. What about you, Alyssa? Tell us a bit more about you. I really started from a musical theatre background. So I started in theatre, did musicals, trained in singing, acting, and dance. And then kind of went back to the thing that truly mattered to me and that I loved the most, which is just music. And I think for the longest time, I was just too scared to just do singing because I always thought like, oh, you need to have like a lot of different skills, you need a lot of different talents because just as a singer, you're not gonna make it. Right. But then I released my first song, I think, actually really recently. So then I released that song and then it did pretty well and then it got some traction and then got funded by the NEC to do my EP and then have my first show, and then after that I just started kind of organizing more of my own shows and then guest artisting at people's concerts, doing private events and things like that. I got a more serious question off the back of that, which is how much did it cost for you to start your career? Damn. We're not just talking, say, like music lessons and all that kind of stuff. We're talking like, say, producing your own track, like actually wanting to do like, maybe not even an EP, like a single. It's difficult to make it not just in Singapore. Yeah. Like anywhere in the world, it's difficult because it's a very saturated market. Yeah. You can find talents everywhere. Exactly, right? In the bathroom. Exactly, like so many people can sing, right? So I mean, what makes you different from another person? I think it's just like finding solutions for your problems at the end of the day. Honestly, if you put it that way, it doesn't cost anything to start. Because you have everything online now. You know how to record, whatever. That's true. Yeah, I mean, if you can't afford to, get the software, find a way to get it. I'm not saying how, but like everyone can find a way to get it, right? That's true. Recording, you can record with a simple USB microphone, which I do still sometimes for demos and stuff, so the most difficult part is to start. What about you, Alyssa? I mean, you mentioned that you actually put a song out and then you managed to get funding after that, which is amazing, but how difficult was it to put that first song and everything together? So for me, I think I was just really lucky to get the grant because initially I actually paid it up front. So when I got the grant, I was like, yay, that's great. And then I think the other thing that I realized also is that for me, I really just wanted to focus on being a singer and a songwriter. So I didn't really want to get into the producing, the mixing, and doing all of that stuff. So I knew that I had to hire people. Yeah. So I knew I had to probably hire musicians, hire a producer, guest studio. But I think being a new artist, a lot of producers and people in the industry, they're really nice. So they're like, we really want to support you. Like, it's your first EP, your first track's out. Yeah. Like, we'll do it at a friendlier rate, so it's more affordable. Right. But I think at the end of the day, if you've already got the skills to do all of this on your own, then yeah, it can basically be almost free, right? Because you just need the tools, you just need the software. So it kind of just depends on like what you're looking for. We're gonna go into this part of the show whereby we get you to write down your answers on this little fact board that I have got in front of you. So I will have a question for you. You can doodle in pictures and then we will like dissect your art after that, or you can write in point form. I don't know, up to you guys, okay? But the very first question that I have got for you is, what was like the toughest thing someone has told you
when you said that you want to become a singer. You guys ready?
Yeah.
ShiGGa's still like thinking. He's like, okay, let's go. Pick up the board and put your answers down.
Alright.
Let's go.
Ooh.
All right, you guys ready with your answers?
Yeah.
Okay, let's put it down. And then we will dissect it. Okay, let me try to read ShiGGa's first. It's impossible to make a living doing music in Singapore. Ooh.
One of the worst lah. I mean, like, I guess, you know.
Tell me the story first. What happened? Who said
I
it?
think this is like multiple people that said this.
Anybody you
know
want to name right now?
what I mean? No, I don't want to snitch, but like, for anybody from like relatives to like, I guess like an older figure, you know, because this was like when I was like 14, 15, 16.
Exactly. And when they saw you gradually doing more and more and more, because you really did like have like you did like a climb, and then you just went all the way for it after that. Did the people who say this come back to you and be like, damn, you actually are doing a pretty good job?
Nah, they forget.
But we remember.
You do.
We always remember. Let's look at Alyssa's one. One over 1 million with like stars. Oh my gosh, what happened here?
So someone told me when I first started like trying to be a singer and an artist, said there's only a 1 in a million chance that you can make it, and what makes you think that you're number one?
Wow.
What makes you think I'm not?
Yeah, I was like, oh, I think that one really hurt. Long story, but I posted a YouTube video and I just thought it's just to get it out of the way, you know, to like get over this fear of posting a YouTube video.
Yeah, exactly.
And then that was one of the comments that came back. It was this lady, she was a choir teacher in one of the schools.
Right.
So after she commented that, she also commented one more thing. She said, so you're here trying to sing Adele, but you don't sound anything like Adele. So why are you singing this song?
But the
Wow.
thing is, you don't have to sound like the singer who sings the song.
Yeah. And then after that, she said like, oh, you know, actually like I'm a choir teacher, I'd be very happy to give you more pointers and stuff. So me being me, like really like, I don't know, just naive, right?
I'm just
gave
here to
her my
promote my
number.
services.
Wow.
I gave her my number. She created a WhatsApp group chat with all these other singing teachers in her school.
Oh.
And then
what?
they all started giving me comments.
Oh.
And I
Wow.
was like, damn. And
Wow.
like some of them
Marginally
were,
unsolicited.
right?
Yeah.
Some of them were nice, but a lot of them were very harsh.
Right. Wait, I got a question. Are any of them Adele?
No.
Yeah, what gives you
answer.
the right to like, you
No,
know?
like you don't have to
Right.
listen to them.
But also like I'm not Adele, so why do I need to sound like Adele? Like
That is true.
come on,
There's already one out
Adele.
there. Exactly,
You know?
exactly.
Yeah. So that was harsh. But then the good part about that, which is why the stars came up, I think the good part about that was eventually the manager at the W Hotel saw my YouTube video.
Whoa,
Yeah,
okay.
which is really random, right? And then I got a residency there for about a year.
What?
And then I kept calling my best friend, like every single time I had to go there and sing, I
Yeah.
call my best friend, I was like, I don't think I deserve to be here. I know these all
So
these things that
nervous
these
and
girls
stuff.
said
Yeah,
to me.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so that was really hard. I think I had to get through a lot of like the emotional blocks that I had, and like even just like feeling that I was deserving of it, because I really felt like it was all a fluke.
I mean, it goes back to what ShiGGa said about like, you know, how starting is really like the most difficult part. Because at the start, you're gonna face all these like comments and stuff, and it's gonna come because you're not better yet. It's gonna take a while before like you get better. Yeah, so there's a lot of like real world stuff at the end of the day because it still functions as a business. I think my question is, what was perhaps the most frustrating / difficult time you've ever maybe say worked for / with someone? To the point where you're like, is it even worth doing it? Have you met someone like that? You guys ready? Okay, you definitely have answers. You're like giggling and giggling.
I want to
No, no,
Mine-
you're gonna put it on the fact board, okay?
Oh, you put it on, okay.
So, you guys ready? We're gonna pick up the board.
Okay.
Let's go.
Sure.
Oh my gosh. Ready? Let's go. Let's go to Alyssa first, because this is quite
Sure.
abstract. Tell us more.
Okay, I decided on this creative team, but there were certain members of the team who were just trying to, I guess, demodernize everything. And it was like, oh, you know, we think you look too young. We think you look too much like a Disney princess and you sound too high. So let's
She does sound like a Disney princess. too.
yeah. So they're like, let's try making you sing like Ella Fitzgerald.
Oh, okay.
Like, you
I
know-
love Ella Fitzgerald. though.
Yeah, no, amazing, but like not my voice.
Exactly,
type, you know what I
yeah.
mean? After a while, I was like struggling, and they were like, drop the key, we're gonna drop the key. You know, we want to hear you sing lower, we want on like your depth of voice. And every single time I felt like I was struggling in that key because that's not like my natural register, I'd have to send over like 3 drafts in 3 different keys so that they can make a decision. And I was like, why does it have to be so hard? And then I think it reached a point where I nearly lost my voice because of it, because the keys just kept dropping. And I think it really messed with my mind as well. I was like, oh my god, like if I lose my voice, then I might as well just give up on singing.
Yeah.
If I can't even sing stuff that's in my style, and I can't even sing anything of this decade, then what am I doing?
Yeah.
You know, like am I just trying to be an impression of someone else? At that point, I think I took a 2-month break after the songs were out, right? So I think I recorded like 1 song. And within that 2 months, I genuinely considered like just giving up on singing.
Yeah.
So it really made me reconsider a lot of things. Thankfully, I'm still here.
So I'm so glad that you managed to find back your voice and work with people who kind of appreciate your style for who you are. Okay, well let me look at ShiGGa's one. At least we got some words here. Asking for 20. No. You are joking.
Nah, for real, man. This is like pretty common in the music industry.
29 revisions on a song.
Yeah.
For a song and then wanting the first version.
Always like that.
29 revisions is not okay. Whoever's watching this,
Yeah, that's too much.
if you're a client, just to put it out there in case you're thinking like, oh yeah, but it's okay, we want the best. No, 29 is too many, okay?
I mean, if we make 29 revisions and we end up landing on like going with the last one and it ends up being the best version of all, I would be so happy to go through all of that.
I
But
feel
we
like
go through.
constructive comments and like constructive changes are completely fine.
Yes.
And it's something that people would be like, yeah, okay, I can kind of see your point.
Yes,
I get it,
yes.
yeah.
And if it's like constructive revisions, and you know what, obviously when you're making it, like if they give constructive comments,
Yes.
it's like, oh, it's gonna help make the product better.
Yes.
And I'll be more than happy to do it. But if you know that the person, they're nitpicking only because of maybe ego or
Oh damn, no.
you know what I mean? Like certain things, they
Yeah.
obviously don't know what they're doing, or they obviously don't know the music or whatever, but they're still
Yes.
trying to tell you what to do. And then it makes it really pointless. Like, okay, look, you asking me to remove 1 kick because you feel like, oh, blah, blah. And then, oh, maybe you can edit back. Then I'm like, then you ask me to remove for what?
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the most difficult comments are, I don't know, I just don't like it.
Oh, yeah. You ask your mother lah.
I need to ask you though, like I said, right, it's a business. Did you have any measures put in place after that to manage this, to prevent this from happening again?
My team, more my team. Yeah. I guess upfront state like how many changes or revisions you can have
Correct.
according to the price you pay. You
Yeah.
know? And anything more, you gotta pay more. You know, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's-
And often those are just put in like wording, but of course if the change, like we mentioned, is very constructive,
Yeah.
then sure, like you know,
Yeah,
whatever,
of course.
right?
Yeah, if it's really constructive and you can feel it. Well, sometimes when they structure their comments, you can tell
Yes.
if there was like the intention.
And there's like the process like of like what they're thinking about as well.
Yeah. If they actually put the thought to it and the intention is right, I'll be more than happy to accommodate.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure. Just so you're clear, he's not being unreasonable. He's being extremely reasonable.
Yeah.
Legit, man. All right, so we've come to the part of the show where I have no idea what's going on, but we have a jobs tryout today, and apparently ShiGGa's gonna take the lead on this one.
Yeah, so today we're all gonna learn how to rap together.
Like rap what? Batang.
No, popiah.
Okay, let's go. Okay, wait, teach us like some of your classic ones,
Classic what?
like your raps.
My raps.
Yeah. What's your favorite one? I only know his kopi one.
That's a
That's my
classic. Do it,
favorite.
do it.
Yeah. Can you do the kopi one first?
It goes like, ibe kopi siu tai, leong pe Milo dinosaur, ika kaya to zai leong pe te, o ika Milo peng, holic peng, kopi peng, te peng, o pia wang lahai,
Ibe bandong.
Yeah.
Kim's like,
Yeah.
I'm a rapper now.
That's my favorite
It's my
song.
song.
That's like the only part of the song I know though. The rest of it is like, yeah, whatever.
Don't worry, everybody's the same. You know?
Yeah, right. Cause like do it. Okay. Can I read it though? Cause I might forget.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let's go.
Maybe you should teach her how to do it, you know?
一杯咖啡手帶兩杯 Milo dinosaur，一個咖呀都才有兩杯地哦，一個 Milo 冰、Holic 冰、Kopi 冰、地冰哦，忘了還有一杯豌豆，I missed it，還有一杯豌豆
Almost, yeah. But the last one is just like, oh, 不要忘了还有一杯bandong.
哦，不要忘了還有一杯豌豆，
Yeah.
Oh my
還有一杯
goodness.
豌豆
Yeah.
Damn, I think the Chinese is like tripping me out. Okay, I try.
Let's go. She has her own beat, okay.
一杯狗 what?
It's tough, you know.
No, can.
I think the English one is damn hard.
English was probably really hard.
Yeah.
一杯果啤少，但2杯Milo dinosaur，一个咖椰豆，还有2杯茶哦，一个Milo冰、巧克力冰、果啤冰、茶冰。哦，不要忘了还有一个板豆。
Oh, okay.
一个板豆。 She got it! Damn, girl, that's fast.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay,
Okay,
I don't sound like a rapper. Okay, so I just watched Wicked. Let's do a Wicked song.
What? That was not the plan.
Let's try Defying Gravity. We're just gonna do
That's
like
very
a
Wicked.
few
Yeah,
lines.
man. That's
A few lines, okay?
Okay.
We'll go with I'd sooner by defying gravity.
Wow. It's
It's time to try
so hard.
defying gravity.
It's it's time to
Needs water.
it's time to try defying gravity.
You got it! You got it!
Almost.
You got it!
Yeah, then
She's
right now it's your turn.
Obviously, I'm not the singer, bro.
I'm not a singer either.
It's time to try defying gravity.
Let's do my voice.
Higher.
I cannot do high. It's time to try. No, it's not.
Yeah, she got it too.
Very nice tone. Okay, get
No.
It's time to try.
It's time to try
Defying gravity.
defying gravity.
It was actually quite nice, you know, like the you have a nice voice.
Cannot lie. This is too intense. You got less difficult songs or not? I'm sweating. Okay, we've come to the almost end of the show, which is where I like to ask you guys a few concluding questions.
Oh, there's more.
Wow, that's not part of my job scope,
Save
bro.
me now.
Okay, so the question that I have got for you guys is, what are 3 things that you feel you really love the most about doing what you do? Because obviously you guys are both still in it. And what is one mistake you made along the way that you have learned to be better from?
You always
Ladies first.
Ladies first.
I would say 1, just being able to do what I love as a career. 2, I think because I get to do what I love as a career, I also get to really hone my potential. I think sometimes you start off and you're like, okay, I only have this range, or I can only sing these songs.
Yeah.
But because you've invested so much time into it, you really get to maximize it and really optimize it and see like how far can I actually go with this gift that I have. I think the 3rd part is just like getting to meet lovely people like you guys right now. Yeah, and like the whole team here. I think there's not a lot of careers that will allow you to like consistently be around others who are so passionate and who are so creative. So I think that's another benefit of really being in the industry.
The one mistake that you think you might have made along the way and then you learned to be better from it?
Picking the right team.
Oh, picking the right team,
So
damn.
important. I think sometimes there's a tendency to just want to trust the people who come in and want to help you. And I think I had to learn along the way that yes, everyone can say they want to help you, but not everyone is the right person to help you. So you also have to be able to draw boundaries and say, okay, I appreciate that offer, but no thank you. Yeah.
That's true. ShiGGa, what about you?
You know, being able to do like what you love, what you're passionate about. I think that's the number 1 thing. And then I guess connecting with people from all over the world, different backgrounds, you know. Yeah, in general, you know, I guess just music just connects people beyond
Yeah.
languages, you know.
True.
Yeah, I guess learning new things, you know, because, you know, in this industry, it's like, it changes every day. And with technology advancing so quickly, yeah, I find joy in the process of learning new stuff about music every day, because there's never enough that you can learn from music, yeah.
That's true. I love that. And one mistake that you think you might have made?
In the past, caring about what other people think. Yeah, because you know, being in this line of work, if you care about what other people think too much, you might spiral into a hole of like never-ending and whatever. Because there'll always be people that like you, there'll always be people that don't like you.
That's true.
And you just have to like yourself, and that's enough. Yeah.
Take the constructive comments, and then the rest.
Yeah,
is just
take the
like,
constructive comments.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
that always helps.
Yeah.
But there'll always be like the comments that are like just out to
Yeah.
make you feel a certain way, you know, for their entertainment.
Exactly, that's true. That's true. Alrighty, I think a lot of great lessons and great insights. Thank you guys so much for sharing so openly and deeply.
Yay.
I really appreciate you guys being on the episode. And this has been another round of All Facts No Filter. We'll see you again.